Okay, welcome everyone to the deep dive. Today we've got a really unique source material. It gives us this incredibly direct, unfiltered perspective.
We're looking at excerpts from a YouTube video transcript. It's titled Another Night in Trevor Porn Film, and the uploader is Trevor Feelgood.
Right. And our mission here is basically to unpack the details, which are, well, fascinating, sometimes pretty surprising, and just incredibly candid. It's all a first-person account from this Trevor.
Straight from him.
Yeah.
So let's start with Trevor himself. He kicks things off with a bit of, well, confusion, maybe.
Yeah, he says he's 32, but then immediately says, no, wait, for the internet, he's 24.
Right away, you get this hint of, online persona versus maybe the reality.
Definitely. He also mentions he's based in Kent.
And he talks about his history in this line of work. Says he used to do it, but stopped because, and this is his word, he got SIDS.
Which sounds like pretty blunt slang for STIs.
Almost certainly, yes.
Yeah.
And he says this is his first time back doing it.
And he doesn't shy away from the past stuff either. He actually names previous films.
Yeah, titles like Cock and Bow with Me and Bobby B double teaming a lady from Stowe-on-Trent.
Wow. All right.
And another one, Bird Watching with Bill I, where we just go around dogging, really. He's very specific about that last one, meaning public sex.
So it paints a pretty clear picture of his background in this genre, I suppose.
It definitely sets the scene. Now, for this particular film he's documenting, he mentions working with a lovely lady.
Okay. And then comes this detail that really caught my eye.
The cleaner.
Yeah. He explains the woman is his cleaner, but then he adds, saying they're related, apparently gets more views.
That's quite a cynical look into how he thinks online engagement works, isn't it?
It really is, sort of manufacturing a narrative for clicks.
It shows how creators might, blur lines or even misrepresent things if they think it helps with the algorithm.
Before they actually start filming, he throws in a very practical note, too.
Ah, yes, the hygiene bit. Having to wash his hands and, me bits, as he puts it.
His words. Very candid.
Then he describes trying some role play.
The sexy plumber thing.
Exactly. Talking about fixing her pipes and checking how wet the lady is, trying to weave that persona into the scene.
But it sounds like things didn't go perfectly smoothly on the technical side.
No, he explains that the footage they shot of the lady's reactions, it got destroyed somehow.
Oh, wow. So what's left?
Just his footage, apparently. His perspective only. So the plan, he says, is to just edit that together with some erotic music.
To try and salvage it.
Yeah, to make it look sexy still, even without her reaction shots. But he's very insistent. He stresses that she was there, she was enjoying it, she was loving it.
Maybe anticipating people questioning it, given the missing footage?
Could be. It's definitely an editing challenge. He also adds a little practical note about after filming.
The money thing.
Yeah, just briefly mentioning trying to charge for the full hour, even though, quote, didn't need it.
Right, a reminder of the transactional side.
Then he shares some, frankly, surprising details about what actually happened during the shoot itself.
You mean the part about stuff he thought was banned?
Exactly.
Yeah.
He mentions the lady, Cindy, showed him stuff I've never seen before. Stuff he assumed was banned in the UK, but apparently isn't.
That's unexpected for him to include that detail.
It really is. Hints at maybe more extreme content, perhaps. He's also very open about the physical side effects afterwards.
Describing being a bit sore, wasn't it?
Yes, a bit sore from when she brought the toys out.
Oh.
And he even wishes she'd used, like, E45 or something.
That's strikingly candid about the physical discomfort.
He doesn't gloss over it at all. And then finally, Trevor gets a bit reflective about, his future doing this.
Yeah, he says he's not sure about continuing. Why was that again?
But because he gets, and this is his phrasing, emotional attachment to the lady that I'm sticking my willy in.
Wow. Okay.
He contrasts that with his perception that most porn stars are single. And then points out that he himself is still single.
And it leads into that direct appeal at the end.
A direct invitation, really, to any women watching. Tells them to call him if they want to see him, going up and down near my face. It's quite the mix of vulnerability and directness.
Definitely. And the transcript ends in a really unique way, too, with song lyrics.
Yeah, specific lyrics. Sometimes need REM before it get too late. Just one moment in my... Yeah. Take free up to a place so far away in your heavenly space. A very distinct closing.
So pulling it all together, this deep dive into Trevor's transcript gives us this, well, incredibly raw look, doesn't it?
Absolutely. It's unfiltered. One person's experience making adult content online.
Yeah.
You get the explicit stuff, sure, but also the practical worries, filming, getting paid.
The physical realities, like the soreness.
Right. And these